YouTube, hey, hello, how you doing? I go by the name of Mike T, and today we're going to have a Table Talk Tuesday. Now, this is something new that we're going to do on this channel from time to time, but this is one of the biggest weeks of sneakers, probably of the year. So we have the Virgil Abloh, Off-White, and Nike lot one of 50 dunks that are releasing. So there's 50 pairs in total, but number one, Lot 1 and Lot 50 are going to be your most exclusive ones, and those are going to be the ones that everybody's going to get, and everybody's going to want to resell because they're going to have the most value. But let's kind of go over what we're talking about. So what are the 1 of 50 or Lot 1 of 50 dunks? So Virgil Abloh basically decided that he was going to release 50 different variations of the Nike Dunk. So it's basically one silhouette, and it's redone 50 different colorways. Well, I'll take that back. There's 2 different colorways, 3 overall. Lot 1 is different with basically a white upper with a silver foil swoosh with the cream outsole, and then Lot 50 is all black with the foil swoosh on that one. So those 2 are basically different, but 2 through 49, they're basically identical. The only things that are really different are the laces, the hang tags. I guess the tongue is a little bit different, and the marbled number, the lot number, and also I guess the little tag that's on the side, the little swoosh tag that hangs on there. But basically, they're almost identical. Now, there's a few little differences here, which some are suede with leather, some are leather with canvas materials. So, but basically, overall, you get the idea. They're pretty much the same thing. So let's kind of jump over and see what Nike Sneakers said that are the keys to getting success, but we'll see. Or I'm sorry, access, but we'll see. We're not going to get success either. Let's just be real about it. But let's take a look. Here's what Nike posted on the Sneakers app. And basically everything that they're trying to tell you on how to get access is what I've already told you in 2 of my previous videos on how to get access and how to win this Nike Sneakers draws. But basically, if you need anything on here, I will just kind of scroll through because we've already talked about this in previous videos, so I don't want to sound redundant, but I'll just let you pause it if you have anything that you want to go over again. But I'm going to slowly go over this for anybody that's new. They're just asking different questions on how you get access, but again, it's basically all comes down to one of the biggest factors is luck, but the other tips that you can do is just account activity. Show that account activity. You can't just expect to log on every day for, whenever a shoe launches and expect to get that got 'em sign. It just doesn't happen, or it rarely happens. I'm not going to say it won't, but it's just very, very far and few between. So again, these are just different points that Nike's talking about, but again, we've kind of talked over everything. Now let's kind of talk about something else that we haven't talked in those previous 2 videos, and that is stock numbers. Now, these are going to be something that are very, very limited. Again, Lot 1 and Lot 50 are going to be your most rare ones, but let's also go back and look at the breakdown. Now, somebody here on Twitter loaded some stock numbers. Now, this is from yesterday. So yesterday, I believe there was only less than 2,000 pairs. There was 1,838 pairs total. So as you can see here, if you're a bay size, a woman size, you're basically out of luck. Look, size 4, there was 8. Size 5, there was 2. Size 6, there was 18, and so on and so forth. So if you were anything lower than an 8, you were pretty much out of luck. You didn't even have a chance. So basically the sizes that had the most were anything from a 9 to a 10.5 to 11. 9 had 244, 9.5 had 229, 10 had 229. 10.5 had 205, and 11 had 177. So again, these stock numbers were very, very low. So the odds of winning are not very good. But again, we're trying to figure out how to decode this to get this exclusive access, because that's the way they're rolling it out. They started yesterday, so they went through, I guess, 1,838 people ended up hitting. And then again today, the stock numbers were right here. So it was a lot more, from 1,800 to 9,800. So 9,000 more pairs were out. So again, if you had one of those lower sizes, you had less than 50 pairs. And as you can see, whenever it gets to about 9 to 10.5, is basically that money size, to where there's a lot more pairs, and that's normally your average foot size for a male. So that's why they kind of produce those more numbers there. But again, it's just almost not even 10,000 pairs. So basically not even 12,000 pairs in 2 days. So I mean, the odds again are winning are just very, very slim, but we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to get that access. So again, watch those videos, do everything you're trying to do. I'm doing them too. Trust me, we're trying to get this pair, and I want to see somebody in this community get a pair. And if you do, for sure, tag me, DM me on my Instagram, and I'll be sure to share that to know that somebody watching is hitting. So again, these stock numbers are super low, which you know what that means. Demand is up, numbers are low, so that price is going to be up there. So people have asked, are the dunks going to be more expensive than the Travis Scott Fragment lows that are dropping later this week on Friday? And my answer is it could be, you know, because those Fragment Jordan 1 highs off the rip, they were over $3,000, almost $3,500. And the first Jordan 1 Travis Scott high was going for like 600-700 at first, 800, and then it pushed up into the thousands, and now it's sitting at about 1,900 to about 2,000 depending on your size. So they definitely shot up, but it took a while to get there. But these out the gate were just already $3,500. So you know, that's way too expensive for me. I don't know about what y'all do, but that's just way too much money for me to spend on a shoe. But again, congratulations to the people that did hit on those. I mean, that raffle was just, it was just insane. But for the Travis Scott highs, basically it was just a raffle only on Travis's website, but obviously there was 2 botters that put up over 50,000 raffle entries, successful entries, and each of them hit over 100 pairs. So just think about it. If you sold that Travis high for $2,500 and you sold 100 of them, that was $250,000 worth of profit that you made. So again, everybody's trying to get their fingers in the bowl, and they're trying to sell, you know, and be that person that hits that big come up. So you spend you know, about $200 on a shoe, you make $200 to $3,000. I mean, I'm sorry, $2,000 to $3,000. What more could you ask for? That's a huge come up for somebody. So again, that's kind of what's getting everybody into reselling. And again, we try not to go too much into reselling here. We try to get dubs for everybody. So again, kind of piggybacking what I was talking about with the Travis high. As you can see here, the stock number for about the Travis highs were about 50,000. So that's not a lot either. I believe for the first run on the Travis high was a lot higher. So these were a lot more limited. Of course, this is a triple collab. So you got Jordan, you have Travis Scott, and you have Fragment. So that's 3 collabs. So these shoes are like unicorns. It's just something that's going to be super hard to have, and just, you know, you have to have the most luck to get these shoes, basically is what I'm saying. So as you can see here, since they came out, you know, a few weeks ago, not even a month ago, there's been 605 sales. So that alone shows you that there's not very many pairs. And if there is, people aren't getting rid of them, which I do think Nike still has some of that stock kind of held back because they never released on the sneakers app. And also, I think if you log on to Nike, but if you log on to their Hong Kong page, it shows that there's they're loaded up on that page on there. So you know, you never know, man. Like Nike might still have some tucked away in there, so you just don't know. But again, if you go and look at the sales from here, 605 as to the lows. Now these haven't released yet, but the rumor is there's about 200,000 pairs of these. So from 50,000 with the highs to 200,000 with these, that's quite a bit difference. And you can see as what I was talking about when it comes to the sales. Now there's already been 1,306 sales, and these haven't even gone on sale yet. So that kind of shows you there's been a lot of backdooring. It could be early raffles. We don't really know, but it's kind of just that fishy game that's just kind of like, what's really going on? You know, how are these people getting early pairs? Are they foo-foo pairs? Are they fugazi? Are they all legit? We don't know. But this is kind of like a silver lining, because we might have a little bit of hope here if there's already this many pairs floating around and they haven't even released yet. So again, off the rip, off the gate, these were kind of going for about 2,500, you know, like a week or two ago. So they've already dipped, you know, a pretty good amount. So could they see under 1,000? Maybe. I hope so, because that's going to be the lowest that you'll ever see them. So, but this again is one of those shoes that's just like a unicorn. You know, it's a triple collab. It's one of the most sought after shoes, and it's crazy. I've had the Travis Scott High, the original OG High, and I've also had the OG Fragment. I've had both of those, and I've gotten rid of both of those to pay off some stuff. But I would love to have them back, you know, but that's just kind of the way it is. You know, maybe I'll get them again eventually down the road, but not for $4,000. I'll tell you that right now. So the odds of that happening are slim to none. So this is mainly, you know, the best of both worlds. I get both of those shoes in one. So I really do like the low more than I like the high. I love the OG Fragment color blocking. I really do love this off-white or sail cream swoosh that you have right here that's done in really, really nice soft tumbled leather from what I hear. But it just looks so much cleaner, so much better, so much more wearable than the high. But again, if I found these pictures of the high of the sample pair that look way better. I just don't like this white toe up here with the white. It's just too much white up there on the front for me. I much rather like the OG Fragment silhouette sample than the original that dropped. Now this is kind of like a mock-up from like a 84, 85 version that never really made it to production. So I understand where they get this from, but just to me, the low is just so much better. Again, it's just it's definitely preference, you know, whether you're gonna get one or not, and also if you have the money to get one or not. So you're definitely gonna have to do some moving around from your collection if you plan on picking one of these up. I'll tell you that. And so it's got me thinking, again, I'm not going to come out of pocket, you know, $1,000 or, you know, $1,500, depending on what these go for. But if it's, you know, some trades that I can negotiate, then, you know, maybe. So we'll see. But again, please go back, watch my tips and tricks videos on how to get that exclusive access. We're all in this together. We're trying to pick this up for retail, and definitely trying to avoid paying over $1,000 for some shoes. But again, these are just some things that I found. It's some things that I wanted to talk to you about. Again, this is Table Talk Tuesday that we're doing. So this is just basically a little discussion that I wanted to have. You know, one of the biggest week of sneakers. So let me know if you're getting any of these retail dubs. If you get one of those lots, 1 of 50 of the dunks, the off-white dunks, or if you're picking up one of these Travis Scott ones. So again, be on the lookout on the app on Friday. So today is Tuesday. So you have 3 days to basically get that activity up, you know, set your notifications, watch those videos that are on there. I believe they've added a bunch of stuff, the drop off, the kick checks, the what you got, the Aleli Mays behind the designs. Just watch all these things this week in sneakers. Again, all this stuff, the Fragment stuff, notify you like of the clothing, all of these things. Just get in there. Get to it. Just show your activity. Show that you're in here. You're a real person. Don't get that shadow ban. Don't get a botted account. You know, anything like that. So again, I wish you luck. You know, go back to those videos and pick up anything that you have. And also, I wanted to talk about we're 3 subscribers short as of when I started this video. We're at 497. So again, I said at 500 we're gonna have a giveaway. So probably by the time you see this video, or hopefully by the time you see this video, we'll already be at that 500 mark. So again, once we do, I'll have another video just dedicated to the giveaway. It'll be a short one, and I'll have you comment on there, and also probably just follow my IG or something and just comment done in your shoe size, and we'll start doing one of the wheel of names or something, and we'll pick a random winner. And I'll contact you, get your shoe size, and well, I'll have your shoe size, but I'll just let you know, and we'll talk about a silhouette, and we'll get that sent out to you. So again, thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for running up those likes and subscribing. All that's helped. It's taken a little over 2 months to get to those 500, but hopefully by the end of this year or beginning of next year, we'll be up to that 1K for sure. So thank you for your help. Thank you for liking, sharing, and commenting. Again, if you like these Table Talk Tuesdays, comment down below what we should talk about next week. And again, I'll see you when I see you. So peace and blessings. Have a good night.